You didn't eat any more. You didn't move less. But your belly kept growing. Tying your shoes feels tighter. That shirt you love, it's snug now. And no matter what you try, the inches just stay. People say, it's just aging. But what if it's not? What if your body isn't failing? It's just asking for a softer kind of support. After 60, everything changes: hormones, metabolism, and muscle. But the solution isn't punishment. It's one gentle habit. Just one glass each morning. That helps your body reset, reduce inflammation, and start burning fat naturally. In this video, you'll discover exactly how it works and why so many seniors are quietly feeling lighter, stronger, and more confident starting from the inside out. Part 1. Why seniors gain belly fat, even when they eat right. You did everything right. You watched your portions. You walked after meals. You even skipped dessert a few nights a week. But the belly fat, it stayed. Or worse, it grew. That soft ring around your waist isn't just frustrating. It feels unfair. And the worst part, most people will tell you it's your fault, that you must not be trying hard enough. But here's a truth not enough people say out loud. After 60, your body plays by different rules. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows. That means we burn fewer calories even while resting. It's not because we're lazy, it's simply biology. We lose muscle mass, which is the most metabolically active tissue in the body. Less muscle, less fat burned, more stored around the belly. And there's more. Our hormones shift. Cortisol, the stress hormone, rises more easily. And when cortisol is high, the body tends to hold on to fat, especially around the abdomen. Insulin becomes less efficient, which means even healthy carbs can trigger fat storage. And let's not forget medications, blood pressure pills, steroids, antidepressants can all quietly contribute to weight gain, especially around the middle. So no, you're not doing anything wrong. You're just in a stage of life where the rules have changed, and no one handed you the new playbook. That's why belly fat after 60 isn't just a cosmetic issue. It's connected to deeper health concerns. Visceral fat, the kind stored around the organs, is linked to high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. This type of fat acts like an organ itself, releasing inflammatory chemicals that make everything harder for your body, from digestion to sleep to energy. But don't worry, this isn't a hopeless story. This is where things begin to shift. Because while belly fat is harder to lose at this stage, it's not impossible. It simply requires a different approach. Not harder, not harsher, but smarter and gentler. And it can start with something surprisingly small. One small ritual, each morning, not another strict diet, not hours at the gym, just one healing glass of nourishment that speaks to your body in the language it now understands. We'll explore exactly what that is in a moment. But first, let's look at what your body is trying to tell you and how to finally listen. Part 2. The healing glass. What it is and why it works. It's not a pill. It's not a supplement. And it's definitely not a trend. This isn't something a celebrity posted on social media. This is something older generations used for decades, simple ingredients, found in your kitchen, passed down like quiet wisdom. And now, science is catching up to what tradition always knew food can heal. And even a small glass, taken the right way, can start something big. So what's in this healing glass? It's made of 4 ingredients, each with a gentle job to do one. Warm water. Before anything else, starts with warmth. Warm water first thing in the morning helps awaken your digestive system, rehydrate after sleep, and gently stimulate the colon. It's like telling your body, it's time to begin again. 2. Lemon juice. Just a squeeze, but powerful. Lemon is rich in vitamin C, But more importantly, it supports liver function, helps flush toxins, and balances your body's pH, making it slightly more alkaline, which supports better digestion and fat breakdown. 3. Apple cider vinegar. 1 TSP. Raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother contains natural enzymes and probiotics. It helps regulate blood sugar, improves insulin sensitivity, and can increase satiety, meaning fewer cravings later in the day. Plus, it supports digestion and has been shown to aid in fat metabolism when used consistently. 4. Cinnamon a pinch. This humble spice does more than add flavor. Cinnamon stabilizes blood sugar, reduces inflammation, and may improve cholesterol levels. When your blood sugar is steady, your body is far less likely to store fat, especially around the belly. Optional. Some seniors like to add a small slice of fresh ginger or a pinch of turmeric for extra anti-inflammatory benefits. Both are gentle on the stomach and rich in antioxidants. But the secret isn't just what's in the drink. It's when and how you drink it. Drink this mixture first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach. No food, no coffee. Just this healing glass is warm and slow. This timing allows your body to absorb the nutrients quickly, without interference, and gently jumpstarts your metabolism before the day begins. Some seniors say they noticed less bloating by day 3, lighter digestion by day 5, and by day 10 they felt their belly flatten just a little more, like their body was finally exhaling. This isn't magic, its biology is gently supported. And the best part, there are no side effects, no crash, no dependency, just nature, helping you return to your natural rhythm. So, is one glass really enough to make a difference? Let's look at the science of timing and why your first hour each morning may be the key to long-term fat burning. Part 3. Why morning is the best time to burn fat after 60. We all wake up with a choice: coffee first, or water, a calm breath, or straight to the news. But what if that very first hour before breakfast, before noise, holds a secret most people overlook? Especially after 60, your body enters the day with a window of opportunity, a gentle, golden window to support fat loss, energy, and healing. Miss it, and the body simply shifts back into storage mode. But use it wisely, and you set the tone for everything else. Here's what happens in your body each morning. 1. Your insulin is low. After a night of fasting, your insulin levels are at their lowest. This is when your body is most likely to burn stored fat for fuel instead of storing new fat. But if you eat high-carb foods too early, like toast, cereal, or sweetened coffee, insulin spikes and fat burning shuts off. That's why starting your day with the healing drink instead of food allows your body to stay in the fat-burning zone a little longer. 2. Your body is dehydrated. Even mild dehydration slows your metabolism by up to 30%. Drinking warm water first helps reignite digestion, flush waste from the colon, and wake up your liver, the organ responsible for breaking down fat. Most seniors are chronically dehydrated and don't even know it. That morning glass doesn't just hydrate, it signals every system to wake up and start working. 3. Stress hormones are rising right after waking. Your cortisol levels naturally peak. Cortisol is helpful. It helps you feel alert, but too much for too long triggers belly fat storage. The right morning habits, hydration, movement, light, deep breathing all help calm cortisol down and reduce fat accumulation. 4. Your mind is still quiet. Before the phone rings, before you check emails, your mind is more open, more centered. This is the perfect time to anchor a healthy routine, a ritual that says, "I'm taking care of myself first." Over time, this quiet routine becomes not just something you do, but something that grounds you. You look forward to it, and your body responds. So yes, mornings matter, especially in this chapter of life. And the good news, you don't need to overhaul everything. You just need 10 quiet minutes. A healing glass, a walk by the window, a breath of intention. In the next part, we'll hear from real seniors who've done exactly that and seen their bodies and minds shift in just 10 days. Part 4, 10-Day Reset. What real seniors experienced. Let's be honest, when you've lived through 60-plus years of health trends, it's easy to be skeptical. You've seen the promises, the pills, the miracle diets, and many of them left you tired, frustrated, or worse, disappointed. That's why what happened over just 10 days surprised so many seniors. Not because the drink was magical, but because it was doable, because it was gentle, and because it quietly worked with the body, not against it. Let's hear what real people experienced when they committed to this morning glass for 10 days. Margaret, 68, I stopped feeling bloated before lunch. I used to feel heavy in the mornings even if I didn't eat much. By day 3 of doing the drink, I noticed something different. My stomach didn't feel so tight. I wasn't burping all day, and honestly, I felt lighter. I hadn't felt that in years. George, 72. My cravings disappeared. I didn't expect it to work, but I gave it 10 days. By day 5, I wasn't reaching for toast and jelly. I didn't even want my mid-morning snack. Something about it calmed me. I wasn't starving. I wasn't stuffed. I was just balanced. It felt new, and I liked it. Linda, 70. I noticed my belly went down, just a bit. I've tried so many things and nothing helped my waistline, but I started this ritual, and I actually enjoyed it. It gave me a sense of peace. By the end of 10 days, my clothes fit a little looser. Not a lot, but enough to make me believe again. Robert, 75, I felt in control again. At this age, most things feel like they're losing energy, sleep, and digestion. But doing this one thing each morning made me feel like I was taking back my power. It wasn't dramatic, but it was mine. And that made all the difference. These aren't just stories. They're reflections of a deeper truth, that healing doesn't have to be loud, or fast, or extreme. It can be quiet, consistent, gentle, and above all, it can work. Not because your body is young again, but because you finally gave it something it understands. Warmth, nourishment, rhythm. For many seniors, this 10-day practice didn't just shrink their belly, it shifted how they felt about their body. And that's a change no scale can measure. So now that you've heard what's possible, you might wonder, how do I make these changes last? Let's talk about the lifestyle habits that gently support this morning glass and keep the results going strong. Part 5, Gentle Lifestyle Habits that support the morning drink. A single glass in the morning can start the process, but lasting change that comes from what you do after the glass. Think of your morning drink like a spark. To keep the fire burning, you need gentle, steady fuel, small habits that work in harmony with your body, not against it. Here are 5 simple, senior-friendly practices that make a big difference when paired with your healing drink. 1. Walk for 10-15 minutes after drinking. You don't need to power walk or hit the treadmill. Just a gentle stroll around the house, down the driveway, or even in place by the window. Movement right after drinking boosts circulation, engages your core, and tells your body we're ready to burn, not store. It also helps move the drink through your digestive system, reducing bloating and helping nutrients absorb more effectively. 2. Delay breakfast by 30-60 minutes. When you drink the healing glass, you're still in a fasting state. Staying in that state a little longer, even just 30 extra minutes, helps your body extend fat-burning time. When you do eat, choose a protein-rich, low-sugar breakfast: eggs, plain yogurt, oats with chia seeds. This helps stabilize your blood sugar and prevent mid-morning cravings. 3. Avoid sugary coffee. First thing. We know, coffee is sacred, but if you load it with sugar or flavored creamers right after your healing drink, it may undo the benefits. If you want coffee, wait at least 30 minutes and try it black or with cinnamon. Let your body settle into a gentle rhythm first. 4. Take 3 deep breaths. Before each meal. This may sound too simple to matter, but it matters deeply. Stress hormones are one of the biggest triggers of belly fat after 60. When you pause to breathe slowly and deeply, your nervous system shifts out of fight or flight mode. This helps digestion, calms cortisol, and reminds your body it's safe to let go of stored fat. 5. Drink water throughout the day. That first glass is the beginning, not the end. Keep a bottle or glass nearby, and take small sips every hour. Hydration helps the liver process fat, keeps joints lubricated, and reduces feelings of hunger. Most seniors mistake thirst for hunger. Staying hydrated keeps that confusion away. These habits aren't intense. They're not rigid. They're not about doing more. They're about doing gently and consistently. Think of it like this. Your morning drink sets the intention. These habits carry it through the rest of your day. Because real change doesn't come from punishment. It comes from partnership with your body, your rhythm, and your peace. In the next part, we'll explore the deeper meaning behind this ritual. Because this isn't just about fat, it's about reclaiming something far more powerful. Part 6. What this morning ritual really gives you. Let's pause for a moment. Because this journey, this 10-day ritual, is about more than just flattening your belly. Yes, the bloating may go down. Yes, the pants might feel looser. But the most powerful transformation, it happens inside. You start to wake up feeling connected. You begin the day with intention instead of rush. And for the first time in a long time, you're not reacting to your body. You're responding to it, gently, kindly, with care. This morning ritual does something most diets and programs forget. It brings you back to yourself. 1. It gives you a sense of agency. So much of aging feels like loss of strength, speed, clarity, and control. But each morning, when you prepare that glass, you're making a choice. Not out of fear, but out of love. You're telling your body, I'm still here. And I still care. 2. It creates calm in a noisy world. In a time where every headline screams, every app demands, every screen blinks, this quiet routine becomes a sanctuary. A moment of stillness, where it's just you, your breath, and a warm reminder that you matter. 3. It reconnects you to rhythm. Healing doesn't come from extremes. It comes from rhythm daily, gentle, returning. This ritual reintroduces you to the natural timing of your body. Hydrate in the morning. Move a little. Nourish with peace. Rest well. It's not flashy, but it works. 4. It helps you trust your body again. Many seniors tell us, I used to feel betrayed by my body. But through this gentle habit, they start to feel a partnership. Not perfect, not painless, but steady, respectful, peaceful. 5. It awakens hope, not the loud kind, the quiet kind. The hope that comes from seeing even a small change, a little less discomfort, a little more energy, a little more ease. Hope is healing, and this ritual plants that seed, one morning at a time. So yes, this is about your belly, but it's also about your breath, your rhythm, your power, your peace. Because the truth is, aging doesn't have to mean shrinking. It can mean deepening. And every time you stand at the counter, squeeze that lemon, pour that water. You're not just caring for your body, you're honoring your life. So here we are, after 10 days, after one small, quiet commitment each morning. This journey wasn't about chasing youth. It wasn't about fixing flaws. It was about honoring the body you live in and the years it's carried you. One healing glass, 10 mornings, and suddenly, something shifts. Not just in your belly, but in your breath. Not just on the scale, but in your soul. You began to move differently, eat more mindfully, sleep more peacefully, and most importantly, you began to believe again, not in a product, but in yourself. Because no matter your age, healing is still possible, joy is still possible, change is still possible. And now, you have something simple, something sacred that belongs to you. So if this video brought you comfort, clarity, or just a little hope, tell us in the comments. Let someone else know they're not alone. And if you'd like more healing, more guidance, more peace for the road ahead, hit subscribe. We'd be honored to walk this path with you, one peaceful morning at a time, one healing habit at a time. You deserve this care, and you're never too old to begin again.